Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya at Sidegigcrafts. You guys, today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to let my freak flag fly, as if I don't always already. We're going to be making something with these scraps I'm picking up off my craft room floor. What? Yes. And the reason being that it's not that I don't have paper to use, but I'm looking for something to make just a little bit different. And I never save these strips because I always have so much paper on hand. And as I was collecting them to throw into the trash, I thought, you know what? Let's just make something with them today. It'll be fun. It will, and it will. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do something so simple. I am making a Easter journal. First of all, by the way, thank you for being here. Welcome and welcome back. If I haven't already said that, I hope you guys are doing great. It is so good to see you. Now, I am making an Easter journal you guys haven't seen yet because I will be posting it on the 29th. I've said it before, I know, but I wanted to remind you that you will be seeing the finished version of this and all the things that I've been making behind the scenes when this journal comes out. So I hope you'll be here for that. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, so that you will be able to catch that video because it's gonna be so cool. I'm having so much fun with it, and it is really, really pretty. And guess what? Yep, lost my pen. It'll turn up, and I have more. So what we're going to do, we're going to do some weaving today, some basket weave. I know you guys have probably seen this before. We're going to make a pocket. Okay, so we're going to put the basket weave is going to be the backing of the pocket. And it's going to go into a page. We might do some other things with it too, but I grabbed up some scraps from the floor and thought, you know, let's use these. They're not trash till we actually put them in the bin, right? And I haven't put them in the bin yet, but I will be putting whatever I don't use on this project right into that bin. So we're going to start this weave right over to the side. Now I'm going to give myself a little bit of space over here because we're going to have to put the other going in the other direction this way. So let's start here though. Let's start here. And I'm just going to take some of these scraps. These are all papers that I used in the journal. So they are, is that how we do it? So they are all going to be seen in the journal. So for consistency's sake, these are all scraps from that journal. I'm going to leave a tiny bit of space in between just to give me room to maneuver the other papers. I don't care if they're the same thickness or not. If that bothers you, you can do it in, you can cut your strips all the same size if you like. Doesn't bother me because it's a junk journal and we're using what we have. I mean, I've cut so many scraps, but this is a kind of a fun way to do it. And that one's too short. And a fun way just to add something different to your project. Use those pieces you cut off. Let's say today's Finish It Friday, and I am working towards finishing it. I don't know that I have a project to finish today. Like I said, I've got all these things going on for projects, but nothing close enough at the moment to finish. This one is pretty darn close, though. It has to be done by the 29th, so we're sneaking up on that deadline. Now I'm debating using this. Well, it's too short anyway. We'll toss that one. I thought it would be fun to kind of stick that in there, but that's okay. It's too short. And I might actually have to cut this card back just a little bit. I don't know exactly where I'm putting it in the journal yet, so we will see about that. Okay, so just went across, and then we're going to go ahead and put these this way. That one is going to be potentially a problem, but maybe not. Let's just stick it in there and see what we can do. We might have to glue that middle piece a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. Be gentle with it, just in case. It'll be underneath this piece anyway. Tuck that up there. I think it'll be just fine. And some of these pieces of paper are vintage, so I am being a little gentle. And then the next one, we're going to go over the top, and then we'll go under this one. Over, under. So we're just going to kind of basket weave through it. There is some stamping on that back paper, which is perfect because that'll kind of help if there's any gaps in between to add a little different something to that background. That's perfect. Look at that. Super cute, right? Okay. Do I have any more patterned pieces? Let's see. This one's pretty thick. I could probably use that decoratively instead. This one's too small. We'll throw that away. This one is same. Give me something else. Give me something else. Here's one. Ooh, that's cute. Okay. Boop. There we go. Now this technique works really nice for card backgrounds as well. Put my tractor upside down. That's okay. That one's upside down and the other one's right side up. So, or vice versa, depending on how I put it in my journal. We'll just kind of push those up as far as we can. Isn't that looking cute? Is that too short? Okay. I'm fine with that. How about that one? Is perfect length, but I don't think I want it right there. Let's see about this book page. How about that one? Oh, man. But if I started on this side, it would have gone under there, so I think I'm going to use that. So it's a little bit too short, but if I place it just so, you'd never notice. Boop. And boop. Because we're going to have to probably trim off some of the edges anyway. There, look at that. Perfect. See, it kind of, oh, wait. No, it would go over that one. Did I do it backwards? What did I do? No, that's not going to work. Darn. Okay, that's all right. Is this book page longer? No, because it came from the same book. Silly. But that being said, okay, we're going to do some patchwork on that one because I do want that there. It's really pretty. So here's what we'll do. Actually, here, we'll just do this. Check that out. We'll just glue that strip to the other one. And we'll at least get one piece of it in there. There. And then we'll try to put that seam underneath another piece so it won't show. You'd never know. You'll know. But had I not told you, you wouldn't know. There, that's really cute. Okay. Next, I've got a couple other, let's use some copy paper. And this one goes under this one, and then under this one. Super cute, super effective. Let's use this one. Actually, I don't want to use that one. At least not yet. There we go. And Are you guys crafting today? If so, what are you making? What are you creating? Today's Friday. Are you looking forward to the weekend? I did some Easter shopping last night, so I've got my swaps shopped for. I need to do a few projects and put those together, so I'm kind of excited to get those complete. I could just put something like this down at the bottom. Well, it won't matter because I'm going to be putting it into a pocket. Making a pocket, I mean. Let's use this one. Let's use this one. It's got the lines on it, so it's interesting. Okay, so now what do I do? How do you hold those pieces down? So now we're going to go around and just add a little glue to the edges of the paper and tuck those down. Draw the little edges. You guys ready for Easter? I actually had to ask somebody yesterday. I'm like, which Sunday is Easter this year? I haven't been paying attention. Oh my goodness. But I was just so surprised because I went to Target and so much of the Easter stuff was gone. I thought, is it this Sunday? Am I losing my mind? Because I thought I still had time, and apparently I do. But I couldn't believe everything was gone already. It's because everybody else is thinking ahead, right? Everybody but me. Let's put that on that one. Just kind of tacking these down wherever they want to lift up. Try to tack them down. So that they won't come undone when you use them. Almost done. Alright, and that side we glued down the first try. So there we go. So there's our square. Now I did kind of a loose weave, so some of these are sticking up a little bit. I'm good with that because I think it gives it a nice textural feel. Then we're going to go on the back here, and we're just going to take some scissors, and we're going to cut it. Yep, we are. And then you know what I'm going to do with all these pieces? They're going in the trash. They absolutely are. Okay, because we've used them enough now. Thank you all for your service. Little papers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are done with you. I don't need to save those. I've got plenty. All right, there's some cleaning. I don't even know what that was for, so that's going in the trash. I'm sure I'll figure it out later and think, oh man, I wish I hadn't thrown that away. That's probably what's going to happen. Okay, and I do want to keep that one. That was a nice tag size, so we're going to keep that one. We're going to keep that one. Okay, I've got a few scraps over there that I do need. So here's the thing though. I wanted to make a pocket for this Easter journal, and I have this gorgeous pocket. Now I haven't cut these out yet, so I don't know if they're going to actually fit on here. But what I thought was this would make a really cute backdrop for the pocket. So we're going to cut this out quick. And actually here, let's make this a little bit easier. Now these are printables from my little barn door. And it's from her La Ferme kit, from Diane's La Ferme kit. And it's the pink pastel farm. Actually, I don't have the chicken in there yet. Let's use the little chick. I was going to use the lamb, but we're going to use the chick. And I'm making an Easter journal with it. And I just absolutely love these prints. They're so cute. I'm going to be using these a lot. I just know it. Because they're not just Easter. I mean, they feel Easter spring to me, but they do not have to be just Easter and spring, for sure. There's plenty of just gorgeous, gorgeous prints on here that you could use all year. So I will have her link in the description box, so you guys can go check that out. I am part of her design team, so I love to shout that out as much as I can because Diane was nice enough to let us have access to all of her kits so we could show you. So, if I seem like I'm excited about it, I am. There's so many wonderful things. Okay, so, ruler. Okay, so I have to admit something to you guys yesterday. If you watched my video yesterday, I told you, hey, I'm going to clean my desk today, and this is holding me accountable. I'm finding more strips. This is holding me accountable to do so by telling you. Well, guess what I didn't get to do yesterday because I didn't have any trash bags? I was not able to do that. So that is on my list today. No way am I going to bed tonight without doing that. So it's not going to happen. What the heck, man? Where's my ruler? It's right here. I was going to say, I just had it. Now, because this helps me fold this better, faster, easier, straighter, I'm going to do it this way so that I can see that crease, and then I'll fold it back the other way. So dang cute. There we go. All right, now let's fold it back this way. Look at that cute little pocket, as easy as that. Isn't that adorable? Now I'm thinking, I wanted to put it kind of like that, but I'm thinking I'm going to do something a little more like that. Or not. And then we'll put it into the journal somehow this way, or I could do that, or I could be really daring, cut this in half and make tags out of that part to stick in there. That would be super cute too. And I'm thinking maybe I'd like that better. I'm not feeling this. But maybe I can make a tag out of that. I thought I would like it. I don't. It was an idea, for sure. It has nothing to do with the tag, though. It has to do with the, I think it's distracting. Or if I put it so that it's very different and then put a tag on it that's not quite as, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I know, you guys, I'm talking to myself. I know. You're probably wondering, what the heck, girl? Figure it out, right? I know. I know, but you know me. This is just my process. Okay. Gotta feel it. I'm using, oh, this is scorched timber. Well, it's going to turn out darker than I anticipated. I thought that was the green. I thought that was the forest moss. This sponge, though, has forest moss on it, so it's probably tinging it just a little to the green side, which is perfect. That does not upset me at all, but I do want to make sure that I know that I'm using scorched timbers because it's a juicy pad, because it's a new one, and I don't want to go too dark with it. I don't need to do too much in here because of all the coffee papers that are in there, but I will go a little bit to kind of soften up some of that white. So there we go. That's a great way to use your scraps, don't you think? So we'll do that. Set that aside. I do want to do this little butterfly. I wanted to put this in there because I found him on the floor too. I didn't use him in that other project. And we'll pull that little thing off because he only got one. Boop. Okay. think I'm going to make some more butterflies to go in this project as well. But won't that be cute there? I think that would be very cute there. I'll go a little darker. So today's laundry day at my house. Today's my Sunday, even though it's Friday. Today is my Sunday. I had yesterday off and I have today off. So that's what I'll be adulting today. Exciting, I know. Oh yeah, I like that much better. And actually, I think if I put the butterfly there, I can put this here. Maybe I can put a quote or something there. I like that. So I am not going to actually attach it into the book right now because I'm not sure which page I'm going to put it on. But I am going to put this down here. If I need to shorten that a little bit, I'll cut off the other side of it. Hopefully I won't, because it's a narrow book, so I want to be able to, I don't want to glue it just yet, but this will probably go here, just like this, into the book. So that's pretty cute. I love that. Let's see if I've got, now there's this washi that goes into the kit as well. Perhaps I can put this strip of washi behind here. Do something like this. Let's cut this and trim and ink that. I'm so tempted to just get it out and do it, but I want the book to be more of a surprise. Even though it's almost done, look, throw away the strips. Yep. All right, so something like that. Let's go ahead and make this. Because my book is this tall as this page. It's going to be really pretty. I don't have the cover done yet, and that's going to be, I haven't figured out how I want the cover yet, which is the problem. Because I know what I want on it, sort of, but I don't know how to do it in a way that I can keep all the details that I love of it. So the fabric that I'm using is just so pretty. I don't want to cover it up, but I want to put some kind of a design on there. There's something like that probably in the book. And then, yeah, I feel like that kind of ties it together a bit. Or this I might even fold over the edge for a flip. So that's my thought there. What else? Oh, let's make these. This is also something I want to put in there. Now, if I had some plain vellum, I would print the, she's got some really pretty, let's see if I've got it right here. In this kit, there is some gorgeous, like, background pages, like this one. I would totally print this on, I don't have any vellum. I would print this to make a vellum envelope, or even, this one is really cool. But I don't have any, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in there. This is one I got from, who is this? This is Paper Studio. So this is Hobby Lobby, where this came from. So I'm going to make an envelope out of this one. Now, what am I making an envelope for? I do want to pull something cute from this kit. I know I'm showing you guys random bits and pieces, but you'll see it all put together, I promise. I don't mean to be secretive. I just want to get her done. So let's get, these are from her frames and tags kit. Aren't they beautiful? I'm thinking maybe we could use this one to put inside of there. Would that be pretty through there? Oh yeah. So let's look at what the size is. So it's going to be, this card is 4, we'll say 4 by, we'll just say 4 by 3. We'll make an envelope for something 4 by 3. That'll give us plenty of space, right? Let's cut this down. There's just so many beautiful things to choose from. These are her frames, large frames, something frames. I'll have that information when I get to it, but I'll link the kits that I used into the description box here as well. So let me measure that again. 4 by, not 4 by 3, 4 by 2 3/4. Let's find our envelope punch. 4 by 3.5. Let's see if I can find it on this chart. 4 by, well, 3.5 by 4. So I need a 6.5 by 6.5 piece. 6.5 by 6.5. I'll cut this to 6.5 by 6.5. And then it says to score on, where'd it go? 3.5 by 4, 3 1/8. So, bone folder, there it is. What did I say? 3 1/8. So we're going to measure this up here to the 3 1/8 mark. We're going to punch and we're going to score. And then we're going to turn this so that that score line lines up with this little thing right here. All the way to the top there. It's hard to see, but that's, I think that's pretty lined up. As far as I can tell. Punch, score. Punch, score. And then one more time, line that line up. It matters, you gotta line it up. Punch and score. Otherwise, it messes up like I did. How did I mess that up? See how it came out? It didn't work quite right. What did I do, and can I fix it? Did I measure this wrong? 6.5 by 6.5, 3 1/8. Well, let's try it again. I've got another piece. What did I do wrong? Maybe, I don't know. Who can tell me what I did wrong? 6.5 by 6.5. If this one turns out wrong, I'm going to be really surprised. By 3 1/8. I'm going to go ahead and fold this on that score line so that I know that I really have it on that score line. Should have done it twice probably. But it's folding just right. It'll make it easier to see. So let's make sure that's right. Okay, there we go. So that's on the score line. Punch. Score line. Let's fold it. Make sure we've got it right. We'll get that on the score line there. Punch. And score. Good thing I had two pieces, huh? Let's hope this one comes out right. Looks right. There, it's lined up. Punch. And score. Yeah, this one worked out just fine. I don't know what I did there. Maybe I measured my paper wrong. I'm not sure. Alright, so now, one of the things you can do, let's go ahead and fold this one twice too, or fold this one down too. Isn't that beautiful? And then what you can do is take this one, turn it around this way, and round your corner. And we'll do the same thing with this one. That one didn't turn out well. Let's try that again. There we go. That's better. We can put this away. And then we have the envelope for this little dude. It's a little bit big. Interesting. But that's okay. I mean, we did the measurements the way it said. So that's fine. Kind of strange, but I can put some other papers in there too. So that's not, you know, that's fine. Let's go ahead and tack this shut. Now I know that when you do vellum, it can be a little tricky to not have it show. But I found that if you use your finger and kind of dab it a little, it won't show as much. We'll go down the sides, and it'll still give you the stick you want. Vellum will also warp if you use too wet of something on it. So you want to be careful with that. So we've got this beautiful little envelope we can put into the journal, and we can put other notes and things in there if we want to, which I will do because it would be so weird to have just this big old envelope and just a little tiny card in there. So yeah, I apparently measured something wrong or used the wrong measurement. I don't know what I did. I really don't know what I did. Okay, no problem. That's all good. So there's that. We've got both of those things done. What else? What else? We could make, I feel like I should make something out of this even so. I know how we can save it. This is how we can save it. What do you do when you mess up like that? Here's what we're going to do. We are going to take, because we don't want to waste the paper, right? We're going to take this paper and we are going to, what if we line this up at that right there? And we're going to make something out of this. Let's line that line up right there as well. Now what we've got is this. The problem is this side is different than this side. So we're going to sort of, we're not really going to fold it, just bend it over that way. And let's cut this so it's the same on this side. Alright, so it's the same. Now something cute that we could do, let's fold this over. Except I don't know if I have any acetate. Ooh, but I do have parchment paper. It might work just as nicely. See, this is going to be off. We're going to cut this down too. And actually, I'm going to use this because I could use that to make something more, another something. So let's cut this way. All right. So now we've got this. We're recovering from a mistake, but it's going to be cool. Trim that off. Let's make sure this one's straight. Yep. Okay, so this one can be the top of an envelope. And this one, we can make a whole new envelope. We could do, actually, these are sacks. What if we did something like that. Well, that's not going to work. But if we took this way, I don't like that at all. So that one's not going to work. This one could. We could put this over the top of this one and make a sack out of it. Okay, here we go. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut this here. I probably shouldn't have cut that there. And then we're going to take this. So we're just kind of making it up. And that can go that way. Alright, and then this one, I'm going to trim it back this way just a touch. To line up with the top there. Same thing on this side. Around that. And then we've got a little sack top. So that's kind of cute. We could even glue that down into the book and then put things in there. So we've got that. I kind of like to round this part though. Let's get that thing back out. And let's do this one too. Okay, so we've got this, and then we've got this still. So we're not going to use a sack with this one. Let's use something different. Something different. And I have this parchment paper down here, which is what I'm thinking I want to use. Second here. Just a second. Now, this would be, I'm thinking, this parchment paper is still fairly transparent, so you could still see part of it through there. That'd be cute. So let's put, let's do like a 2.5-inch strip. I don't know if this is going to cut in my machine, my thingy here. Ooh, or why don't I just do that? Make a different envelope out of it. Huh. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. We're patchworking, which is cool too, because then we're using up some of these scraps, which is great, and it's not that different. So that's what we're going to do. So let's cut the width of this. We're going to make something out of this. We're not going to use the parchment because I like this idea better. There we go. Careful not to cut that edge. Then let's get out the scoreboard. Or, I don't need a scoreboard. I don't need no stem. I'm going to use a scoreboard. Who are we kidding? It's not going to be straight if I don't. Scoreboard. Scoreboard, please. Alright. And we're going to go with a 1/2 inch on this. I don't have measurements for you guys because I'm just using scraps to make something. This may not even work. I think it will. I think it will. Alright, so let's fold it. Now I could glue, I didn't want to glue it there. I wanted to glue it this way so that it actually sits inside of there. So that's what we're going to do. I went a little higher, or put the crease a little bit higher than I'd intended, but that's okay. Just kind of smear that a little. And then fold that there. Make sure it still folds just fine. Squash it down. And then we'll put a little bit here and here. And squish that around, and push that down. Let's make sure that's stuck real good. Did I go over the edge? I did go over the edge just a little. So we'll fix that. And then we have this little envelope. So now we can stick other things in there, like maybe more cards. So, you know, or ephemera or whatever. So we've got that one. I do have a little bit of edge here that I'm not digging, but it's actually not that bad. We could, actually I kind of like it. It's different. It's different. And this might be glued onto a page too. Perhaps this goes straight down onto the page and then it just flips up. That would be really cute. And then this could be even on the same page, maybe somehow. So we've got those, and then we've got this one. So there's those. Do I need that? Nah. I can toss it. I'm okay with that. Alright, you guys. So I think that I have crafted my way into a spot where I need to work on some other things so that I can finish this up. But those are my ideas today. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope that you will be creative, find some fun time, make some things that make you happy. And go check out Diane's My Old Barn Door, and you'll see these gorgeous, 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 gorgeous digikits. You've seen a taste of them today. You'll be seeing more of them ongoing because I just am in love. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the project today. Thanks for crafting along with me. I hope you'll hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.